friends, welcome to Jam Plays Neon Rainbow. I'm Steve Yulberg, and if you've joined me before, you know we've gone through a lot of different things as we've been trying to work our way through singing, equipping ourselves to singing and playing with guitar at the same time. Okay, I've got to fix an echo thing I've got going on here that I didn't realize was the problem. Let me fix that. And there we go. Okay. And in the backstage, if that changes the sound, let me know. Okay. So we're going to look this time at a third vocal warm-up exercise. We've done breathing, we've done phrasing, we've done vowels, we've done consonants. We have simplified songs, we've broken up songs, so we're playing the difficult thing while there's not much vocal going on. And when the vocal is holding a note, we're doing the difficult thing on the guitar. We've used our guitar to help find our vocal range. And we've been doing some exercises to get more comfortable playing in our range and in our vocal range. And now if I can have the third exercise pulled up, that would be great. Not the third, the vocal exercises 3. That's what we're looking for today. Because we're going to be using the arpeggio. If you've ever sung in a choir, you've probably sung this exercise before. La 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 la. It turns out to use one of the nice closed position scale patterns. I can never remember which one in the cage system which one this relates to, but it's my go-to. The 2-4, 1-2-4, 1-3-4. And I'm starting on the 6th string in the 2nd fret. La 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 la. And on the page you can see this is the very first one. The tablature number tells you the fret. The finger numbers are what's under the notes. 2, 1, 4, 4, 3, 4, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2. La 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 la. And what we're specifically spending our time on today are things that are going to help us sing our intervals in tune. We have sung some melodies that are very stepwise and just walk up the scale. Excuse me. And today we're going to be looking at this exercise and then 3 other songs that get us working over intervals and singing them accurately. So this is F sharp. If this is not your lowest note and you're not comfortable with that, then just go up to the next fret. The finger numbers are going to stay the same, which is why they don't continue throughout the whole piece. They're just there to get you started again. But the fret numbers change. La 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 la. Now we're at A flat. La 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 la. At A, 5th fret. La 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 la. Sliding up to B flat. La 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 la. If you'll notice there, I let my fingers get a little confused. I'm never moving out of my 4-finger, one finger per fret pattern to do these exercises. Now up to the 7th fret for B. La 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 la. Up to the 8th fret for C. La 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 la. Excuse me, C sharp at the 9th fret. La 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 la. Now up to the 10th fret for D. La 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 la. Now that doesn't take me as high as I can go, and because I have a cutaway, I could continue up the fretboard using this pattern. But I don't know that you need to do that. The other thing we can do is move ourselves over to the 5th string and start. The only difference is when we go to the B string, we have to use our 2nd finger instead of our 1st finger. La la, he 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 he. Now what I did there was use a different vowel. I did la's all the way up because I wanted us to get more familiar and comfortable with just playing the frets and singing at the same time. This may not be something you've done, but it will be something that'll show very well for you as you move further down your path. I remember watching Herb Ellis sing the Bridge to the Gravy Waltz as he played it on his electric guitar when I got to go to one of his master classes when I was in college. I'd listened to George Benson singing his solos as he played them on recordings, and I couldn't understand how anybody could do that. Now I understand that if you want your solo to be melodic, you have to be thinking it. You just can't be playing random notes. And this will help you get connected with what's going on with your guitar. Starting on B, I went he, and I had a hard ha at the beginning of each H. Ha, he, now I'm at C again. C sharp or D flat. Now I'm at D. Now I'm a step higher than what my exercise on the paper did, but I'm at the 5th or the 6th fret. Now when I did the la's, I didn't break it up. I just sang it in legato fashion. Now I'm doing it more staccato, which is like pinpoint toe dancing. That's E. Now the thing about this is we're going beyond a scale. I sang 1, 3, 5, 8, 7, 8, 9. So that got me to an It got me to a 9. Yep, that got me to an F sharp. Now I'm at F. Now I'm at F sharp. That gets me to a G sharp. And on this particular day, I think that's probably as high as I'm going to be able to go. Now we're going from the bottom up to the scale, but we can also start here. And now do lay, 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 lay. Quee, 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 quee. Just go through all the consonants that you can think of. I like quee because it's a compound consonant. Zip, 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 zip. Boo, 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 boo. Zh, 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 zh. That's a weird one. The soft G or J. No, 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 no. So I encourage you to use this exercise in conjunction with the other ones as another way to warm up your voice and see what is my range today. When I started doing this today, it's like, F sharp is nice for me. La, 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 so E could work as well. I could go below what's written here. I don't have to. But like all of these exercises, these are here as tools to help you get more comfortable with your voice and use your voice in connection with your guitar, and use your guitar to support your voice, so that you can sing accurately on these intervals. So now let's take a look at The More We Get Together. We're going to take 3 songs that are songs you might have grown up with. This one was originally a German tune, and it's one of those that we sang. My mother had us singing a lot. When we were growing up, we would be singing in the car, and we didn't listen to the radio. We sang a lot. But what we have here, this is a jumpy song. We do love, here comes the bride. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Bum 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 bum. The more we get together, together, together. If you haven't heard this song, then one of the things that this is useful for is you can use the tablature here as a way of learning the song. And that'll help you as you sing it. Right now we want to, if you do know it already, we still want to sing in key. La 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 la. Here comes the bride. Here comes the bride. Here comes the bride. The happier we'll be. That interval is a 4th, but the more twinkle, twinkle, little star, that's a 5th. The more we get together, there's a 3rd, a major 3rd. Gather together, together. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and your friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Now, I've included the chords because once you know what the melody is, and once you start singing, you can also, the more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. What it's letting me do is not dependent on having specific notes playing at the same time as I'm playing, but using the chord structure to keep me within. It's kind of like when you go bowling and they put those bumpers in the gutters to keep you from falling off and getting gutter balls. Using the chords can be seen as something like that. So let's sing this together. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and your friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Now, last week we talked about phrasing, didn't we? And I did some really awkward, weird phrasing right there, didn't I? I wasn't thinking about the phrasing. I was thinking about the pitches. And that's what happens. There's so much going on when we're singing that we can focus on one thing and forget the other thing that we already do so well. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. It was all in one breath, one phrase. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. If I'm singing at a tempo like that, I might be able to get the whole song done in 2 phrases. But what I'm also paying attention to is when I take my intervals up, am I jumping accurately? When I come down, am I jumping accurately? That's why we're doing these, because we want to know that. Now, if you have any questions about these intervals and singing these songs, please feel free to ask and they'll feed me the question so I can you. Okay, so here's a question. Thank you, Big Jim. I can sing and pick along as long as I match my vocals with my playing. But when I don't have my guitar, what can I do to be more accurate? Is there something I can practice? Well, the first thing I do is do it in the shower where, your tone sounds better. Can I sing accurately in the shower? And one way to test this is to use an electronic tuner that, find your starting pitch, and then when you get to the end of the song, hit the electronic tuner and sing that last note and play your tuner and say, how did I do? So I'm going to demonstrate that now. The tuner I have on my phone is called iStrobosoft. And it looks like this. The goal of this tuner is to get all of the blue bars not going up or down, but to hold steady. So I want an F. F. Okay. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Oh, I was a little sharp. I was pushing the tempo again a little bit. So I want to make sure I don't have too much air going too fast. Get my posture right. I might have been a little anxious there. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. So that time it ended up being F just a little bit sharp. So I'm using this as a way of tuning myself. Now let's see if I come in. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. And I was staying pretty close that time. I couldn't hold everything up at the same time. But what I'm doing is I come down. And the natural thing for a lot of us is to lose a little pitch. And if you're singing in a large group, it's common for the entire group to kind of drag each other down. Then, because some people are aware of that, they're pushing the tempo up a little bit. And that's also a problem. So it's not an either or thing. You can overcompensate and push the tempo high. I sang in a quartet that we did a lot of a cappella singing when I was in college. And the bass player he thought he was rock solid all the time, but he was creeping up. And it made it as a second tenor. And the first tenor, the two of us had some problems because some of the songs were pushing range at the top. It's like, we sang this fine yesterday. Why is there a problem today? And it was because he was subtly raising the pitch. So it is something that's not uncommon for people to struggle with. But that's the primary exercise I have, is to start in tune, measure when you're done, and then try it again. Now, here's the difficulty that I've spent some time singing it, and my guitar says it's fine, the tuner here, but over here, they may not agree with each other. And so I've got a pitch memory that's also happening in my head that has it being just a little bit sharp, and I keep wanting to center into the pitch memory instead of the pitch that I'm trying to correct to. But I hope that helps you, Big Jim. So we have our vocal warm-up exercise 3, and we have The More We Get Together as an interval jumping song. If this could be in a different key, and you could rewrite it all out. It's a Guitar Pro file. You can also transpose it and transpose the whole thing. What if it's too high for you already? The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Then your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. So I put it in E, which is just a half step below that. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier I'll be. When your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Come down again to D. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. When your friends are my friends, and my friends are, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. That was D, D flat. The more we get together, together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. And what I'm doing is just taking the chords. It's only a 2-chord song, and I'm taking them down by a half step each time. And as I'm doing that, I'm learning to hear the intervals relative to my home pitch, because I'm changing my home pitch. So doing that with a song has the effect that the vocal warm-up exercise does when we change the key every time we do the exercise again. Now let's move to one that is actually a good test for our accuracy. The intervals in the scale, an interval is any space between 2 notes. So if we do da 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 da, do re do mi, do fa, do so, do la, da 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 da. That's a very sweet harmony, but it tends to be one that's a little difficult to sing in tune. So I have been in more than one chorus or choir where in the audition, they didn't tell me to prepare this. They just said, want to hear you sing this. Sing My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean. Pick any pitch you want to. And here's what they wanted. They wanted to hear 2 things. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. So they wanted to hear the 6th going up. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. And it's real easy doing that minor 3rd down, ocean, ocean, to actually go a little further than, because it's a major song, and we tend to want to go a little further down than we should go. My Bonnie lies over the, my Bonnie lies over the sea, my Bonnie lies over the ocean. Please bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me, to Now, I don't know if that's a song you sang growing up. It is one that I've sung in, I don't know, in countless groups and with fun things. I like to do this with little kids where we stand up and sit down for every B. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Please bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me. So it ends up being fun to listen for the words and listen for a syllable of B, but at the same time, it gets us singing what can be some very easy intervals to sing out of tune. So let's try this. I'm gonna go through one time where we play the melody. I'm gonna go through a second time where we play the chords, and then I'm gonna stop playing the chords and see if we end up in G at the end. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Please bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Please bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Please bring back my Bonnie to me. I'm hanging in there, that's good. Bring back, bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh bring back. Oh, not enough breath. Bring back my Bonnie to me. I was not attending to the first thing. Enough fuel to sing the whole song. Me. I think I went sharp again. Must be my thing today, to just push a little bit sharp. Not sure why that is. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Please bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me. Now I want to take this down a step from G to F. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Please bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie be F. Let's see how I did. Come on. I don't want to see. Still a little bit sharp. Aha. Here's a question. Since I demonstrated the problem, thanks for following up with the question. What is the best way to avoid running out of air like that? I feel like I run out of air all the time when I sing. Breathing is the best way. And our bodies are built, that's what a yawn is. Our bodies are built to give us the oxygen when we don't have it. And that happens to me a lot. Especially because I spend a lot of time talking, and I don't often think as I'm talking about where my breath is. I'm just used to going until I run out and taking a big breath, or yawning and letting it come in. Now, as I would look at My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean, one of the things I could say is, I wonder if I can get My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean, My Bonnie Lies Over the Sea. I wonder if I can do that all in one big phrase. So I'd take my pencil and I'd start over my and draw my big slur all the way until it comes to the second line over C. Now, because that note is being held for 3 beats in the first measure and 2 beats in the second measure, what I might do is put an apostrophe there. I can borrow some time from the tie. It's supposed to be a tied note. For some reason, Guitar Pro would not let me add a tie this morning. I don't know why. Let's see if I try again. I was using an older version of the program. Did it? Okay. So for some reason in the older version, it wouldn't let me make ties happen. Except for the one case. But because it's being held for such a long time, I can borrow from that one. And I will. So I will just sing Over the Sea and maybe sing it for 3 beats. And that's where you can put what in music is a breath mark. In typing, it looks like an apostrophe. But if you put a little apostrophe right where you want to breathe, that's a reminder of, I got to take a breath here. And I'm going to do it in a place that makes sense for the song. So let's do it in that place. Still in G. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies... Did you hear I took a big breath right there? Now, it may be that I'll say, I can't do that long. So I might want to borrow that from ocean. In the first line, my Bonnie lies over the ocean. Breathe. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Please bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. In that case, the bring back, because the k is hard, is bring back, oh bring. I'm actually holding those notes a little bit shorter than their note value in order to take my breath after the end of them. Because I knew that was coming up, Bonnie lies over the ocean, please bring back my Bonnie. I did that second phrase, my Bonnie lies over the ocean, please bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back, oh bring. And I wouldn't have to bring back, oh bring. I could just sing it straight through, but there's some drama in taking my breath right there too. So I'm using the need for breathing and my decision about when to make my breath choices to be part of the drama of singing the lyric as well. So the best way to avoid that is to strategize, is to plan. And then mark on your music so you can remind yourself of what is this great plan. You have a gig tomorrow, it's late the night before, you're running through your songs, you come up with a great plan, and then you get there the next day and you can't remember what last night's plan was. This is why you take notes, so that you can remind yourself. at the moment of greatest anxiety. Maybe not impact, but greatest anxiety. Now, I'm just curious of those of you who are watching here, if you have any, can you hear when your intervals are not quite right when you're playing? I ended up tuning my voice, and I don't know if you heard what I was doing. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. C is one of those vowels that we've talked about. It's a simple one. There's no diphthong. Bonnie is also no diphthong. Over is a diphthong. Ow, ow is how we get the over sign, or the sound. Over. Shun is not a, it's a simple vowel because it's a short one. And I will change the shape of my mouth to help me tune it. My Bonnie lies over the... My over is often more accurate than the ba. My Bonnie lies, my Bonnie lies over. I can push and make my Bonnie louder. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. I could be lighter. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Sometimes there's a natural crescendo when we go high and a decrescendo when we come down. Sometimes there's a natural decrescendo when we go up and a crescendo when we come down. I'm trying to play with all those options as I make my decision about how to sing this song and these particular intervals so I can sing them in tune. My Bonnie, my. For me, I struggle because my is one of my good E, A, O, my. All are good vowels for me to sing. I feel comfortable with them. I make good use of them. My Bonnie, Bonnie, my Bonnie lies over. It feels like a... My Bonnie lies over. But if I keep my mouth a little bit shut, my Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. That pushes it all to the front of my mouth. And it doesn't take advantage of the resonating parts of my breathing apparatus. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Please bring back my Bonnie to me. Now, I was spending all my time concentrating on trying to get these notes in tune and shaping my vowels to help me be in tune. So I'm drawing on the skills we talked about before to sing this interval song so that I end up staying in tune. Who knew that this was all going on, right? Now I've got one more song for us today that I would like us to take a look at. And this one is a beautiful English carol that made it into the Appalachians and became part of the tradition there. And it's got an octave jump twice in the song. The cuckoo is a pretty bird. She sings as she flies. She brings us good tidings and tells us no lies. The cuckoo is a pretty bird. She sings as she flies. She brings us good tidings and tells us no lies. Now, I don't know if you're having the same kind of concentration issue I'm having with doing cuckoo, partly because of the vowel choices, but also because it's an octave. So if I know that I'm having some issue, I can put in a new vowel. was going flat when I tried to do it a cappella. The cuckoo is a pretty bird. She sings as she flies. She brings us good tidings and tells us no lies. Now I want to go down just to see what happens. So now I need a B flat for my C chord, and I need an C minor for my D minor chord. My cuckoo is a pretty bird. My cuckoo, excuse me, that's a C still. I've got to come down. That's it. I need C minor. Yep. My cuckoo is a pretty bird. She sings as she flies. She brings us good tidings. Unlike I'm getting lost in my transposition here. I wish I didn't do that. And tells us no lies. She sips the pretty. She sips the pretty flowers to make her voice clear. She never says coo, coo, coo till the summer is near. So C minor was a challenge for me. The cuckoo is, the cuckoo is, the cuckoo. I want that to be G. A minor is a pretty bird. She sings, she flies. She brings us good tidings wherever till the summer is near. Till this. I'm getting lost in the key changes right now. I'm thinking too hard. So maybe I should have printed this out in some more keys for us. But the octave is the most challenging jump here. There are other songs that do that. Somewhere over the rainbow. Singing that one in tune. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a dream that we dreamed of once in a lullaby. Now that puts it way too low. So I'm going to use my capo and move around like we voiced our songs before. But I also found that when I put it in a lower octave, I was able to sing that jump better. So that let that be a lesson for you. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. There's a land that I've heard of, dreamed of once in a lullaby. La Bally High may call you. I was in South Pacific as a cast person, and that was the song we had to all sing. Bally High, that has an octave to begin with. Can you think of other octave songs that make you do that? Last week, I think we talked about, or in the past, we talked about some yodeling using our head voice. I guess it was 2 weeks ago. That is an octave jump on purpose. Yo, 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 yo. What I've been trying to do here is not use my octave voice, but or my head voice, but using my full voice for the whole octave. So if you find this exercise is too high or too low for you, you can use your capo and use the same chords. Actually, let's try that. I'm going to go up high enough so that I can go down low and see what happens. The cuckoo is a pretty bird. She sings as she flies. She brings us good tidings and tells us no lies. I need to keep on going. That's still a little low for me. She sips the pretty flowers to make her voice clear. She never says cuckoo till the summer is near. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Now I can feel myself in that place. It's still not the best place in my voice. So I'm going to do some experimenting to find which one is the best one for me. But what we've been doing here is using the exercise that gets us stretching and expanding our vocal range by stopping on the arpeggio notes, the chord tones, as we work across the scale and getting one above a scale or one above an octave to the ninth. That's the first exercise. And then we sang The More We Get Together, which has a lot of fourth and fifth jumps, which are the intervals that we tend to hear the best first, with a children's song that we've probably heard before. My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean is another song. It's a sea shanty, but it's another song that is quite popular in the places where the songs from the British Isles are remembered. It's also one, as I told you, that was used as a audition piece to see how my ear was, to see where I would sing in the choir. Can I sing in the choir? Can I sing in tune? But can I sing these interval jumps without outside support and get them accurately? And it doesn't necessarily mean yes or no you can or you can't, but it does tell the choir director this person needs to sit next to somebody with a stronger ear. This person is the stronger ear. Because when we're singing an ensemble, sometimes we do a lot better if we hear the person next to us and can match their pitch. Sometimes we just don't have it in us as strong as we'd like. Now, the questions that have been asked today have been more about what can I do to get stronger, and my suggestion was singing in the shower, which means you can't have your guitar with you. You can also hear yourself better, and sometimes we're less inhibited because we hear the sound. Our voices are hydrated with the shower spray. There's a lot that's good about singing in the shower. But we may also not be able to test ourselves. So when we're outside of the shower, using the apps or a tuner, physical tuner, or an app on your phone that's a tuner to let you know, am I holding the pitch? Am I staying visually? Can I see that I'm staying within the pitch? Is another useful tool. Now, here's another question. Is it better to reach something just barely out of my range, or should I just take the lower octave? This is a good question that has to do with what's your situation, what's your strategy. If you're singing for practice and you're trying to expand your range, sometimes singing just out of your range and doing exercises that give you a full confidence in the expansion of your range are just what the doctor ordered, because they can actually over time expand your range. They can help you be comfortable with providing enough breath support and fast enough air that the air can move past your vocal cords and help you sing that new note. My testimony is I sing with little children. Their voices are higher because their vocal cords are shorter. I've had to adjust to sing in their keys. It's not necessarily the keys I want to sing in. But when I got my falsetto back, after finding it, after my thyroid surgery, 7 years now ago, next month, when I got that back, I was able to find notes that I had not sung since I was little. The notes in the high part of my range in my head voice. And it was through constant singing and singing in a higher range that I think that made that. I added 4 notes on the top of my range that I did not used to have. And when I started singing with the children, I did not have those notes. I just didn't. But there came a day as I kept trying to, when all of a sudden they were there. And I wish I could tell you that it was step, step, and then there, but I think it was step, step, jump. I think there was a jump where I just counted on it being there and I relaxed in it and it happened. Now, that's if I'm trying to expand and improve my range. If it is time to sing this song for the wedding or for the concert or for the solo in church or for the nursing home or for your beloved and you're trying to, speak your feelings to them, you're probably not going to try the screechy place. You're not going to go for that here. You're going to repitch the song so it matches your voice and you can sing it with confidence in that place. When it's a performance thing, you need to do it in a way that presents the song in its best light. If you're doing a practice thing, you can play around with it. So that's why I'm saying, what's your situation? You can use a song like I've used here. We've got an exercise in 3 songs as a way of helping test our interval practice. But using the capo, we can move the song up and down, or just transposing with the chords, we can move the song up and down and work in expanding our range. So the short answer is, what's my setting? Why am I singing it today? But these are all practical questions, and I want to thank you for asking them, because sometimes we fear asking the question because we don't want to appear like the one in the room or is confused about something. But the reality is, the brave person who asked the question is asking it almost always for more than themselves. So you're helping out a friend when you do that. And your friend may not tell you in person, but they're grateful to you for asking the question. I wish I'd asked that. Now, as we look ahead, what I would like us to be able to be doing next week is to start. I want you to pick a song, or to pick 2 songs that you want to work on yourself. And I'm going to pick a couple of songs, and I'm going to use them as examples for you. And you can, as you're working on them over this next week, you can be looking at, what are my questions? How can I best prepare and present this song? And I want you to think of a specific audience as you're preparing. Like I just gave examples. I'm singing for a wedding. I'm singing for a funeral. I'm singing for a church service. I'm singing for the family gathering. I'm singing around the campfire. I'm singing on the porch for the neighbors who come by. I'm singing for my beloved. I'm singing for my children. I'm singing for my own pleasure and enjoyment. Pick your audience and prepare to present your song for that audience. And as you're preparing, pay attention to all the things we've talked about with breath support, with where your voice is placed. Is it in my chest? Is it my head? Is it where is the voice? And then think of your tone, think of your diction, and what do my vowels sound like? And actually, in preparation for this, I really want to encourage you to record yourself singing the song and then listen to the recording. I don't need to hear the recording. Of course, if you use the live in the chat, the jam chat, there is a way for you to record yourself and share that for whoever you'd like to share it with. And I have a live Q&A session tomorrow if you want to do that, or next Monday, and you can share it with me then. But the point of recording it is you get out of yourself and listen to what it sounds like when you're not thinking about actually producing the sound and doing it. And that helps you begin to hone and shape what you want to do in your presentation. And I would like, what I'm going to do is go through that with 2 songs next week. And I would like your experience to inform how you watch and observe what I'm doing. And I'm going to be asking for you to notice what I'm doing. And I know that we have audiences in a lot of different places, and so you may not be able to respond in writing, but I want you to be thinking about what you would be saying if we could see each other. All right? Well, I thank you for your attention today, and as we're moving through singing with our guitar, chasing that neon rainbow, I hope that you can use these songs and these exercises to sing your intervals more clearly, and that will help you as you prepare your songs for next week. And I want to thank everybody backstage.